almost overwhelming from where you were a year ago to right now? Is it like a dream script of how this plays out for you in your career?
It's kind of hard to believe because I got the chance to host him this weekend. Just the fact that I was in his shoes like last year, like around this time, and then now I'm here, like, and it's just like all just crazy to me, and just like how everything's like gone and just how everything's happened.
I mean, you almost got to almost, this, when you were deciding where you wanted to go, this was, I would imagine, the best possible scenario for you, wasn't it? And it's coming out to fruition.
Yeah, definitely when I was deciding, this was the best possible scenario. I knew we'd be good. It's like that. I should like realize like how it was gonna happen, like, and how like where we are now. It's like that is just crazy to me.
I know the entire team's enjoying the success, but like Todd just mentioned, could life be any better for you right now, possibly?
I mean, the only way it could be better is if we're still undefeated in December. It's the only other way.
The ACC Offensive Lineman of the Week this week, you went up against Florida State defensive end Josh Webb, who was hyped up, and you were able to win that award. What does that mean to you to be able to get that honor?
I mean, I'm just blessed that that was even like considered to be it, and then let alone win it, and I mean to win that award, it's a big accomplishment. I mean, it doesn't like really define me, but it also kind of shows you like the leadership around me, like how they've helped me grow and stuff like that, like Eric, Joe, and Ryan and Jay and them, how they've helped me grow a lot.
You mentioned Eric being a leader. How crucial has he been for this offense this year, taking that leadership role?
I mean, he's been big. He helps keep everybody on track. He makes sure there's not everybody's still focused on the same thing, and he's a big help.
I think it's been a few weeks since you talked to us, and really your name wasn't even mentioned for several weeks. Is that kind of a sign that you're really just doing your job and people aren't, having to talk about it?
Yeah, I think even Coach Sweeney will like stress it to the team, like as far as like a long snapper and like lineman, like if your name isn't mentioned, then you must be doing something right, because the only time your name's really mentioned is if you give up a big sack or a big play or something. So yeah, it means a lot.
How much do you and maybe the other linemen talk about this stretch of 500-yard games in a row? I'm guessing it's got to be a source of pride, and a lot of it falls on your guys' shoulders.
No, we take a lot of pride in that, especially when we went to Miami. We was crucial when we were like, we need 20 more yards for 400 yards rushing. So we were putting our hands in the dirt and trying to get 400 yards rush, just because it just meant a lot to us. And then also like these games, just seeing us put up like these big yards, just it means a lot to the offense, like in a whole, just to see all of our work pay off.
The other lineman that kind of mentioned the Miami game is getting the 400. How do you guys find out that you're that close to 400? How does word get to you in the middle of a ball game on the sideline that, hey, we're 20 yards away from a cool milestone?
I mean, I'm not completely sure, because I usually have an older guy telling me that, and I would hope it's somebody like up in the booth or something like that, trying like relaying the message, like especially towards the end of the game, just like letting us know. And I know we know, like, we kind of know our stats like when we go into halftime, but I mean, as far as being on the sideline, I'm not really sure.
What do you think is the biggest thing you've learned this year?
The biggest thing I've learned this year, I mean, I've learned a lot of things, and the biggest thing I've learned is probably just like stay focused and like not worry about what's going on, like all the distractions, and just stay in focus and like in everything you do. I mean, because you're really only giving up like a few months of your lives like that, just like to do something great. So I mean, that's a small price to pay.
Have you had any conversations with Dan about what it's like to win a championship, or the parallels between this year and '81? Have those conversations happened?
No, not recently. I mean, I've talked to him like a few times, like there's like in the past of like what it was like, stuff like that, and he told me it's like that's one thing he'll remember for the rest. Like he just banks on that memory he has of just going to the national championship and winning it.
You enrolled early and were a starter right off the bat. Do you almost kind of feel like an upperclassman at this point? Does it feel like you've been at Clemson for more than just 8 months or whatever it's been?
Yeah, it only feels like I've been here for a while. Just the fact that I've gotten a chance to experience a lot of things that a lot of freshmen haven't gotten to. So it only feels like I have like just some more knowledge about a few things than some other guys.
How much has it helped you to have veterans alongside you like Eric and Jay and Joe?
Oh, it's a big help. I mean, Especially Eric, because he plays next to me. I mean, if I don't make a call or something like that, we still like he's been here for a while. He understands, so like we're still on the same page. Like he doesn't like sometimes like if I don't make a call, like he still like members like to come over and help me or whatever. He has just such a good knowledge of the game, and, like what's going on.
Seems like you've bulked up some throughout the course of the season. Has that added a lot of pressure to the fact that you've been starting? Pressure to add weight and add muscle mass into?
I mean, during the season, I think it's just been trying to just keep weight and however like you can, and it's just make sure you get all your meals and everything, and yeah, it's definitely I've realized like throughout the seasons that having all your meals like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, like having them all definitely helps you like for better performance.
Do you ever look ahead at all, even with all the success you're having now, and talk to Fru Morgan, and obviously Green is a highly regarded redshirt guy, and think, wow, look what we're doing now, that we got the makings of really making a heck of a run here?
No, we've definitely thought about it. We're like dang, next year, like because we got Joe leaving and Eric and Ryan leaving. That Jake's something going to step in that position. And then Noah's definitely going to be there, get a few reps, and definitely Zach Giella.
If you could, in an ideal world, this would have unfolded this season. But it seems like the offensive line has really melded into maybe one of the best offensive lines in recent memory. Has it exceeded your expectations? Do you think it's possible?
I mean, we were definitely faced with the challenge at the beginning of the season. I mean, some people weren't sure like how good the offensive line was going to be this year. And I think we've just surpassed those expectations, and we've just taken the challenge on.